Today we're going to talk about resistance, and stick around to the end where we will cover how to avoid the traps of resistance and put you on a path to accomplishing your goals.
Yeah, here we are doing our thing. This happens when you're on the road to redemption, right? The things come up in your life that are going to prevent you from doing what you've committed to do to yourself. And when that happens, you've just got to fight your way through it and find your desire inside of that to just get out there and make it happen. And that's what we're doing today. So the wife this morning, or last night, she said, "Hey, I need you to go to Tyler, Texas with me," which is like 2 hours away from where we're at in East Texas. And I said, "Okay." I said, "Oh, that means if I'm driving 4 hours and plus doing whatever we need to do, 4 hours round trip, whatever we need to do in Tyler, that means that I'm not going to be able to work out." And that was unacceptable, so that meant that I was going to have to get up at 0 dark 30. But, you know, it's nice to at least been able to have known that schedule ahead of time. And therefore I could plan accordingly. So in preparation, knowing the scenario I was going to be in, I just set all my gear out. And I knew that I'd be groggy because I can't get to sleep until later in the evening. And I knew this morning was going to come early. But I'm used to getting up and making things happen when they need to happen. So this is what it's about, right? There's friction in whatever you're doing, whatever you're wanting to do in your life. There's always friction against it, and you know it's just going to come up time and time again, where you have to find a way to fight through. And so that's what I'm out here doing this morning, fighting through. Let's get after it.
So we all have resistance to our goals. Here are 5 ways that I've found that we can fight resistance and still accomplish our goals. The first thing I'd say is we got to break our goals into smaller steps. Sometimes we have goals that are just too large, right? And it can feel overwhelming, and that itself can lead to resistance. So break them down into smaller, manageable tasks, right? And then you can celebrate each small victory. If you have a goal to lose 50 pounds, that's a little bit overwhelming. If you break that down to 10 pounds, you say, okay, I want to lose 10 pounds. You lose 10 pounds, and then you feel that you've accomplished that goal, so you can celebrate that victory. The second thing is building a support system, and this is incredibly important. You got to surround yourself with positive, like-minded people, right? It's got to be individuals who encourage you and yet hold you accountable. So having a support system can provide motivation and reduce resistance. The other thing is, the third thing I'd mention is fears, right? Identify and address fears. Resistance often stems from fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of change. Identify these fears, confront them head on, understand that setbacks are part of the process, and use them as learning opportunities. Give yourself grace, right? And if you have a plan, if you fall off and you're not accomplishing what you want one day, let's say if you had a goal to lose weight and eat healthy, if one day you slip off, the next day get right back on that horse, right? And that's the key. Number 4, I'd say create a routine and be consistent. Establishing a daily routine, it helps to normalize the activities that align with your goals. Consistency reinforces behavior, making it easier to resist procrastination and maintain your focus. Those routines themselves, they build habits, right? And the best science says that it takes 21 to 66 days to build a habit. If you build that habit and make it a part of your life, that routine is going to make you more consistent with accomplishing your goals than anything. So I'd say instead of setting New Year's resolutions, create new habits. Number 5, I'd say visualize success and stay positive. Visualization is a very powerful tool. Picture yourself achieving your goals and use this mental image to stay motivated. Maintain a positive attitude and don't let setbacks discourage you. Remember, persistence is key.